The White House, through an outside production company called Harbinger, is soliciting corporate sponsorships for this year's Easter egg roll. They range from $75,000 to $200,000 and offer logo and branding opportunities. Now, I obtained this 9-page document that's being sent to prospective sponsors, and when I showed it to a range of ethics experts and former White House officials on both sides of the aisle, the overwhelming reaction was shock and concern. Now, the egg roll has been privately funded for many years. What's different this year is the explicit promise of logo and brand activations. And I just want to read to you some of the promised sponsorship perks from this document. Naming rights for key areas or elements, sponsor logos featured on event signage, custom branded baskets, snacks, beverages, or souvenirs, and mentions in official event communication and social media posts. Now, sponsors will also receive tickets to the event and access to a brunch hosted by the First Lady, as well as a private White House tour. And all of the money raised is going to go through the White House Historical Association that pays for the event production. And any excess funds raised, a source familiar with planning tells me, is going to go to other similar events like Halloween and the 4th of July. But the concern I am hearing from a range of ethics experts and former White House officials here is twofold. Number one, this document itself, the access and branding it is promising. I spoke to Richard Painter, who was in White House counsel's office during the Bush administration, and he told me that this document wouldn't have gotten through counsel's office in most other administrations. He said it would have been vetoed in about 30 seconds in his day. And second, what actually happens and what it looks like to have logos and branding on the South Lawn and on social media. We still don't know if the promised social media mentions will be from official White House accounts. And of course, all of this directly goes against regulations prohibiting public officials from promoting private businesses. But of course, this is a regulation, not a criminal statute. Betsy Klein, CNN, Washington.
The South Lawn of the White House turns into a springtime celebration as children and adults alike gather for the annual Easter egg roll.
The first official White House egg roll occurred here in 1878 when President Rutherford Hayes was living in the White House. Now, a lot of things have changed since then. Today that you need to know is that for the very first time, hundreds of thousands of young people will be experiencing the White House egg roll through the internet.
The internet, a series of pipes and tubes. But this year, as one planner notes, it's not your grandmother's Easter egg roll. President Trump, the businessman, looking to add his own flair with corporate sponsorships ranging from $73,000 to $200,000. The group chat is back for a segment that in my notes is titled Egg Roll Ethics. So Stephen, I want to start with you because this shouldn't be a shock given Tesla's on the White House lawn and the gold card, green card situation of paying in order to get into the States, but how do you see it?
Right. The concept of White House ethics seems to have been completely swept away by this administration. I guess the problem here is that companies are paying for access to a White House event and even to officials and potentially the First Lady, according to our reporting. That seems to be a pathway to corruption.
But all kinds of things are sponsored these days. So is it just perception? Is it that Trump's past indicates that this actually will curry favor for those companies? Like, what is it that makes it nerve-wracking?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's of a piece with the trade policy and all those things. He likes systems where your business deals are improved if you get a seat next to him at a dinner, that kind of thing. I think I was wondering where that Clinton clip was going. I think I think what we need to do is take the era of online sports gambling and Easter egg rolls and combine them. We can now.
You want to actually bet on the children.
I want to bet on the children.
I knew that was
races,
where this was going.
The Easter egg roll on the day is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
The weeks leading up to it, there are like crazy parents trying to get tickets, and so I actually wonder. And now corporations. And I do wonder what impact, sponsoring this event. But I'm not going to take the bait on this one. I just want the kids to have fun. Actually.
You're calling my egg roll ethics bait? You are correct.
On the scheme of things, I
No,
just
that's
can't
fair.
this morning,
And it's always been ancillary fun
Yeah.
event. I mean, I think historically, even during segregation, black families were not even allowed at the White House egg roll. And so if you were in the D.C. area, you go to the zoo on that day because that is where there was like actual events.
The problem is that it seems now becoming about administrations competing with each other to have the most spectacular egg roll. It seems to have gone a long way from
instead
its
of
origins.
lowering egg prices.
Yeah.
I let you say it, but I was
I mean, like, we're
wondering.
talking about eggs in a different type of way. It's all
I know,
about the eggs,
between
right?
the getting artificial food dyes that RFK wants, that's being reported in the Wall Street Journal, and the price of eggs, it feels like the egg roll is not long
it's
for
great.
this world.
The Secretary of Agriculture recently said that we're going to start importing eggs to lower egg prices. The sad thing is, apparently, increasing trade only works to lower prices for eggs, for no other product, right? For everything else, we got to have higher taxes on it. But for eggs, the administration understands that if you lower tariffs and import more, the price will lower.
Oh, that's a specific economic
just works for-
theory.
it only
Is that
works
from
for
the
eggs.
Chicago school, or
It's
where
an
does
eccentric
that?
theory, but it's
Look at what you did this morning.
Okay.